Go to Pharaoh, for it's I who've made his heart stubborn, and you can tell your children and your grandchildren all about this. So this is something which is going to be spoken about from generation to generation. All that Yahweh has done for his people in hardening Pharaoh's heart, in what he did to them through the plagues to eventually let them go. How much longer will you refuse to submit to me? Let my people go to serve me. Isn't that beautiful? Because ultimately they've been serving Pharaoh, but now Yahweh is asking that they leave the servitude, the slavery of Pharaoh, to be free to serve Yahweh. This is a devastating plague, the locusts. 11 times the word everything, all, has been destroyed. It's interesting, but in biblical literature, hail and locusts are often used as a sign of God's punishment. So these are the two bigger punishments. And then, after Pharaoh implores that this plague go, there's an east wind that comes, and it sweeps all the locusts into the sea of reeds, and not a locust is left. And it's a foreshadowing of all the Egyptians drowning in the sea of reeds, and not an Egyptian is left. And now the final plague of these 9 is the darkness. This is the one where if you go to the Castle Church at Wittenberg, you can see a little box which has a bit of that darkness that Moses spread over Egypt. It's a thick darkness. It lasts for 3 days. But of course, where the Jewish people live, there's light. The darkness of chaos. Is there a battle going on in the background too, between Yahweh and the sun god, Amun-Ra? There may be shades of that. That Yahweh is so great that the greatest of the Egyptian gods, Amun-Ra, is defeated by 3 days of total thick darkness. And then Pharaoh angrily dismisses Moses after this with the ironical, "In the day you see my face, you die." Well, we end the 9th plague there. And there's going to be the 10th plague, of course, which is next week's lecture. So we've moved. We've moved from the scenes of the Israelites suffering. We've moved to the grand battle, the grand drama between Pharaoh and Moses, representing God's people. There's been a strong movement. A lot of the Egyptians are leaving Pharaoh and realizing that Yahweh is stronger. Pharaoh stands stubborn, and the Israelites are gaining in confidence. The stage is ready for what will be the final, the real final plague, the 10th plague. And of course, that's where things are going to happen. And Pharaoh will change his heart, and the Israelites will be free and leave Egypt. Thank you.